When it comes to artists who truly deserve more recognition, Tyla is definitely at the top of that list. She's creative, hardworking, and absolutely iconic in everything she does. From the moment she stepped into the industry, she's been turning heads and collecting well-deserved praise. Award after award, she's proved that her talent isn't just hype, it's the real deal. But today, we're diving into one of the biggest wins of her career so far. Yup, we're talking about the moment Tyla officially became a Grammy-winning artist in 2024.
And the Grammy goes to Water. Tyla.
Let's break this down, because this wasn't just a personal but a cultural moment, a big one. So here's how it all went down. The Grammy Awards, known for being one of the biggest nights in the music world, finally decided to create a category that truly celebrates African music. And then came the big moment. Tyla didn't just show up in Grammy 2024, she showed out. She conquered the night by winning the first ever Grammy for Best African Music Performance, and became the youngest artist to ever win it. Now, if you've been living under a rock and haven't heard Water, it's time to fix that. The song went absolutely viral thanks to a catchy beat, smooth vocals, and a TikTok dance challenge that had everyone from middle schoolers to superstars doing their own spin. It wasn't just a hit, it became a global obsession. But going viral doesn't always guarantee awards. That's why this moment was so huge. When Tyla's name was announced, jaws dropped. Some cheered, some cried. And Tyla, well, she was stunned, literally stunned. The moment she realized she won, it was written all over her face. Shock, disbelief, pure emotion.
Oh my, what the heck? What? Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. Like, I never thought I'd say I won a Grammy at 22 years old. Guys, like, I'm, if you don't know me, my name is Tyla, I'm from South Africa.
She later shared how surreal the moment felt. Winning a Grammy, that wasn't even something she fully saw coming. It was like a dream she hadn't dared to believe. Even though her family was proud and cheering her on, Tyla admitted she never imagined this kind of recognition. It hit her hard in the best way. She was overwhelmed with emotions. Happiness, excitement, and shock all rolled into one. You could tell this wasn't just an award, it was a life-changing moment. This wasn't just another celebrity taking home another trophy. This was a 22-year-old South African woman breaking barriers on one of the world's biggest stages. And the wildest part, Tyla didn't even know she was nominated. That's how unexpected and epic this moment was.
Where were you at when you found out you were nominated?
I was in New York. I was just in my room. I was just laying down and I didn't even know. I didn't expect anything, but my label was like, just watch it in case you get nominated. So I ended up watching the whole live.
You were watching it?
Yeah, I just screen recorded because I was like, and then I saw my name pop up. I literally died. My friend, luckily she travels with me. She ran to my room. She was screaming, jumping. We were calling everybody.
That's such a great story, dude.
Now let's pause for a second and think about how big that is. There's a long history of African artists being overlooked by major Western award shows. Talented, iconic, but not always recognized. So when Tyla won, it wasn't just a trophy, it was a statement, a powerful reminder that the world is finally starting to pay attention.
And last year, God decided to change my whole life. So thank you so much to God. Thank you to my team, my family. I know my mother's crying somewhere in here. Thank you to the Recording Academy for this category. It's so important. And I know I'm forgetting some things, but I want a Grammy! Thank you.
She didn't just make history by being the first winner of this new Grammy category, she became the youngest African artist ever to win a Grammy. Let that sink in. Not only did she rise from South African charts to international stages, but she also stood shoulder to shoulder with global superstars and came out on top. From dancing on TikTok to walking the red carpet, from a small music studio to the Grammy stage. That's the kind of level up that feels like a movie script.
Keep replaying it in my mind, like from the announcement, the nomination, calling my family, screaming.
Yeah.
But for real, like the whole experience was so surreal, and then winning it was like insane.
Now, this award wasn't just about Water being catchy. It was about something much bigger. It was about Amapiano, the genre behind the song. But Tyla's Grammy win, that was just the start. Right after snatching the Best African Music Performance Award for her viral hit, Water, she kicked off a streak that only solidified her spot as the next global icon. Just months later, Tyla made waves again at the 2024 BET Awards, where she won Best New Artist and Best International Act. That was a huge moment not just for her career, but for African artists being recognized on big US stages. These weren't just fan-voted popularity contests. These were major, industry-backed awards that signaled Tyla was officially part of the big leagues. Then came the 2024 MTV Europe Music Awards, where she made history as the first African artist to win 3 EMAs in one night: Best Afrobeats, Best R&B, and Best African Act. That triple win shut down any doubts that she was a one-hit wonder. She had range, she had rhythm, and she had the world listening. Back home, Tyla dominated the 30th Annual South African Music Awards, taking home Newcomer of the Year, Female Artist of the Year, Best Pop Album, and International Achievement Award. These are South Africa's top music honors, and Tyla practically swept them all. And to top it all off, she received the Impact Award at the 2025 Billboard Women in Music Awards, one of the most prestigious recognitions for female artists globally. It wasn't just about her music anymore, it was about her influence, her power, and the doors she was kicking open for the next generation. Now, Amapiano is a fresh, exciting sound coming out of South Africa. It's a mix of deep house, jazz, and lounge music blended with smooth piano melodies and soulful beats. And thanks to artists like Tyla, it's now getting global attention. People around the world are finally listening, dancing, and asking, wait, what's Amapiano? And that's huge, because every time an artist brings their local sound to an international audience and it actually sticks, that's a win for culture, for identity, for music. So from Grammy to all other wins, every time Tyla walked up to that stage to accept her awards, she didn't just carry her own dreams, she carried her country's pride, her generation's hopes, and her genre's future. She didn't just win, she represented.
Sis has won an entire Grammy. Take us back to that time.
That day was so hectic because it was pouring rain. In order to get to the venue, you had to pass through this place. So I was wet. I wasn't soaking, but I was damn. It was chaos, low-key, and we finally sat down. We almost were late.
How come?
People were like, oh, you can't come through here. And I just did a calming breath. Then they started announcing, and when I heard Tyla Water, it took a while for it to click, but my whole team stood up screaming, and I was like, ah! And I just walked up there. I did not write any speech, and I went backstage. My parents were there. My mother was crying. It was just crazy holding a Grammy, you know?
Now, let's talk about reactions. Because the internet, it exploded. Twitter, or X, whatever we're calling it now, lit up instantly. Fans across the continent, from Cape Town to Lagos, flooded timelines with love, pride, and emotional posts. Memes, reaction videos, fan edits. It was a Tyla takeover. Music lovers who'd never even heard of Amapiano were now digging deep, checking out South African playlists, and discovering a whole new world of music. Even major news outlets couldn't stop talking about her. Everyone wanted a piece of this history, but the love didn't stop there.
I just feel very lucky for my fans who have given me such an exciting life and allowing me to grow in front of the world into all the different versions of myself as an artist and as a woman. I appreciate the way music has been able to impact us through time.
Her fellow artists, both African and international, began showering her with praise. People called it well-deserved and all agreed on one thing: Tyla is the future. And let's not forget how young she is, just 23 years old. That's younger than many college grads. And yet, she just achieved what many artists dream about their whole lives: a Grammy, the highest recognition in music, and she's just getting started. This win didn't just add another trophy to Tyla's shelf. It sparked a whole new conversation about African music on the global stage. African music isn't just that catchy beat people sample or remix anymore. Nope. It's front and center now. It's grabbing the biggest awards, setting trends, and climbing those charts like never before. And guess what? Tyla is right in the middle of all that action, leading the charge and showing the world exactly what African music is all about. This moment also reminded everyone just how wild and unpredictable the music world really is. Sometimes, it only takes one viral hit, one unexpected nomination, and one heartfelt speech to completely change everything. In a blink, an artist can go from rising star to history maker. But what really makes Tyla's story stand out is how incredibly grounded and humble she stayed through all of it. Even with the spotlight shining brighter than ever, the fame piling up, and the world watching her every move, she never lost herself. You could see it clearly in her eyes when she stood on that Grammy stage. It wasn't just about adding another award to her collection, or ticking off another career milestone. It's the kind of win that echoes for years. And if you're wondering what's next for Tyla, well, buckle up. Because this Grammy is just the beginning. With the world watching and her fan base growing by the minute, she's got every door wide open. More international tours, collabs with huge artists, and maybe even more awards coming her way. From Johannesburg to the global stage, Tyla's rewriting the rules, breaking barriers, and doing it all with undeniable grace and power. Each win, each performance, each moment, Tyla is proving she's not a trend. She's the moment. And the moment is here to stay. What was your favorite Tyla win so far? Let us know in the comments, and if you want more stories like this, stick around. We've got a lot more coming.